The Sultan Ahmed Mosque, also known as the Blue Mosque, is the epitome of a grand mosque built in the heart of the Ottoman Empire. Built in Istanbul, Turkey, next to the iconic Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque is a massive building with several domes and 6 minarets. In front of the mosque itself lies a courtyard. Centered in the courtyard is a small hexagonal fountain. Around the perimeter of the courtyard is a vaulted walkway entirely capped by small domes. As you can see from pictures of the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, there is no shortage of domes. Walking inside the mosque, you'll be greeted by over 20,000 handcrafted tiles made in the nearby city of Iznik. The ceramic tiles range from blue to green to turquoise. The enormous number of these bluish tiles is where the nickname Blue Mosque comes from. Holding up the immense domed ceiling are large granite and marble columns. The floor of the main prayer hall is covered by a rich red carpet leading to the focal point, which is the mihrab. Mihrabs are the area marking the closest point to Mecca and the direction in which visitors orient their prayers. The mihrab of the Blue Mosque is an elaborately carved and decorated marble niche. It is heavily ornate with gold and elaborately scripted excerpts from the Quran. Moving into the upper floors, you'll see an immense number of stained glass windows. On the walls and on the interior of the domes is more decorative verses from the Quran. All of the interior decorations are either geometric patterns or designs of a vegetal nature. One of the most immediately observable features of the mosque is its 6 minarets. With one in each corner and another in the center of both long sides of the complex, they're hard to miss. The 6 minarets are uniform in appearance and stand much higher than the top of the mosque's main dome. The Sultan Ahmed Mosque is named after the leader of the Ottoman Empire that commissioned its building. Construction began in 1609 after a lackluster performance in a war against the Holy Roman Empire and other European nations. Construction was finally completed in 1617 amid a losing war against the Persians. While they didn't have great military prowess during his reign, Sultan Ahmed I wanted to at least have a great architectural feat to ensure his legacy as Sultan. Unfortunately, Sultan Ahmed I met an early demise just before the completion of the Blue Mosque, so he wasn't able to fully appreciate the impressive building that he commissioned. While the Blue Mosque takes many of its cues from contemporary Ottoman mosque designs, it also borrows heavily from the Byzantine church architecture found in the neighboring Hagia Sophia, built in 1537 CE as a Christian cathedral and then later repurposed as a mosque in 1453 after Istanbul, then Constantinople, was conquered by the Ottomans. Sultan Ahmed I was very intentional with the design and location of the mosque that bears his name. The massive nature of the mosque complex is sure to inspire awe in all who visit. One can't help but draw similarities to St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, completed only 100 years earlier. The elaborate decorations of the Blue Mosque, including over 20,000 Iznik tiles, stand as an example of the wealth and grandeur of the Ottoman Empire. The geometric and vegetal decorations inside the mosque are indicative of Islamic motifs. Out of respect for Allah, human figures are almost never present in mosque decoration. The relatively high number of minarets also implies that this was meant to be one of the premier mosques in the world, second only to the Mosque of the Kaaba in Mecca, the holiest site in Islam. According to BlueMosque.co, when Ahmed I called for 6 minarets to be constructed at his mosque, this upset many people because that was the same number that was present at the Kaaba. To get around this, he was supposed to have commissioned a 7th minaret to be constructed at Kaaba so it could maintain the greatest number of minarets for any single mosque in the world. The location of the Blue Mosque is significant for several reasons. First, it was constructed in the heart of the Ottoman Empire and next to the Hagia Sophia. According to khanacademy.org, Sultan Ahmed I even demolished several palaces to free up the space to build the mosque. The location is also significant because it is placed literally where east meets west. It acts as a bridge between Christian Europe and the Muslim Ottoman Empire. Any Western visitor to the Ottoman Empire must first not only pass the Hagia Sophia, which was once a church and now a mosque, but also pass the grand and immense Sultan Ahmed Mosque, which stood as a symbol of Ottoman power as well as the empire's dedication to Allah.